You're listening to the Anxiety Ridden Moms Club,
the podcast for moms who love their kids deeply and still feel anxious, exhausted, and overstimulated.
Here, we talk about the messy stuff, the thoughts we don't say out loud, the pressure to do it all, and the journey back to ourselves.
Progress over perfection, always.
Let's go. Welcome back to the Anxiety Ridden Moms Club. And what you didn't know, because we didn't know until today, is this is our first episode of season 4.
Yep.
Can you believe it?
Exciting.
Yes, we're to the day, 2 weeks away from our 1-year anniversary. 1 year.
Gone by quick. I don't know. Sometimes it feels like it went by.
I was going to say, feels like it's been an eternity.
Yes.
But this episode, we talked about it last week, how we were going to have some fun. And as an anxious mom, like many of us are, and every single day when we're just going through the motions of the day, you know, our minds go a million miles a minute. And so I thought it would be fun to start documenting some of the questions that go through my mind.
From an anxiety-ridden person.
Of an anxious person. Gina was not prepped for this episode.
No.
And I'm just going to fire. Yeah, I'm just going to fire away at some random ass questions.
And the only thing that was nice is I didn't have to prep for anything.
Yeah. It was honestly just me documenting my thoughts. So like today, I was on a call and this fucking fly kept zooming around my head. And I thought, you know what I thought? Do flies go to heaven?
No, because I don't even know their purpose. There's a purpose to a fly. I don't even know a purpose to a fly. I don't like flies. I will kill them at all costs.
So I whacked this fly. And then I thought it was like having a seizure on the desk. And then I felt bad. And then I was like, I wonder if flies go to heaven.
No.
Yeah. So then I wondered, do snakes go to heaven?
Nope, they don't either.
Snakes don't go to heaven.
No, they do not go to heaven. They're just, no, they don't. I'm sure somebody will tell me there's some great grand purpose why we have them here, and that's wonderful. But the reality of it is I don't like them. I don't want them near me, and they go to hell faster than most.
My cousin had a pet corn snake, and it got lost in their home. She might beg to differ. I wonder if she told her kids, don't worry, you'll see it again in heaven. I really hope there aren't snakes in heaven.
I hope there's not either. I don't want to see them, and I don't want to see flies. And I don't want to see mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes can't go to heaven.
I don't want to see wasps. I don't want to see a bee unless they take the stingers out.
Only bees without stingers are allowed in heaven.
Because they are pretty. I'll give them that.
Next question.
Okay.
What is your biggest ick?
Feet.
Really?
Just the thought of feet just grosses me out. Yes, feet. Don't like them. Don't want to look at them. Don't want to smell them. Don't want to touch them.
Would you lick a foot?
No. You better give me a lot of money. Yes, and I still don't want that dude's feet. And my husband has nice feet for a man, and I still don't want his feet anywhere near me.
You'd never lick a foot.
No.
I got a pedicure. So we were talking about it, and I'll ask my boyfriend. I was like, would you lick my feet? Just for reaction. I didn't really want my feet licked. Ew. And he was like, absolutely not. And I was like, it kind of hurt my feelings. I'm not going to lie.
I don't need anybody to lick my foot, so why would it hurt your feelings? Like, I could go get my feet clean, shined up, and say, nobody needs to lick. I don't want you touching my feet as much as I don't want to touch yours.
I want him to want every part of me.
Oh, no.
So I asked my kid, I'm like, okay, let's say you are, dating your future husband. You love him. You love everything about him. And he was like, all right, would you suck on my toes? She was like, oh, yeah. Brad was so fucking appalled. He was like, that is so gross.
That's disgusting.
I mean, but I did have a small stint that Kiki Sweet Feet was on Feet Finder.
Oh, God.
Poured a
Did
little
did it
Lucky
take
Charms
off?
on
Did
them.
it take off?
No. It could have. It could have.
Oh, man, no.
Next question.
Okay.
I was wondering if my life had a smell.
What would it smell like? Your
Yeah.
life or my life?
Well, the
It could be
first
2
part of the
different scents.
question is if your life had a smell, what would it smell like?
If my life had a smell, it would smell like warmth. It would smell like pies baking in ovens, vanilla, brown sugar, just something that makes you wanna curl up on a couch and relax and just keep smelling that scent. I love fall, all the scents you get in fall. It's so nice. Now, if we were going to your scent,
I was going to
that would
say,
be
what do you think
different.
my life smells like?
I think your life would smell like pine trees. I think it would
I do
smell
have a lot of
like
pine trees.
I think it would smell like, winter frost. That crisp I get more of a winter with lots of wind.
The fuck? I think it would smell like mahogany teakwood from Bath and Body Works.
But
Manly.
it does smell like
Manly and fresh.
no, it would smell like pine trees and crisp air.
There are a lot of worse things it could smell like, so I'm
Yes.
not going to be offended by that answer.
Okay.
What causes a sty in your eye?
Fake eyelashes is a big thing that can cause it. Little
So I
nasty.
thought it was from peeing in the middle of the road or someone farting on your pillow.
Do you read much? No.
For real, ask ChatGPT. I did.
No. It's usually though from a lot of times it's from people and their eyelashes and fake eyelashes or mascara that they haven't cleaned off well enough, but it's usually goopy stuff, clogging up stuff. Clogging up the pores in the eye, good old eyeball area. What did ChatGPT tell you?
I don't know. I think I asked a very
Oh
specific
my
question,
lord.
like, does farting on someone's pillow cause a sty in your eye? It wasn't
And
a
he said, "Are
general
you an
question.
idiot?" You might be an
I
idiot.
mean, yeah. If we lived on a Disney Channel
Mhm.
and my ChatGPT could come to life, like, it would be my best friend. Because I'm
Yeah, it would
taking
be mine too.
applications for best friend around Jerseyville. Just an FYI if anyone wants to be my best friend. Um, I'm so jealous of, Applesauce and ADHD online, her and Emily. Emily is
Oh,
chaos
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
because they just found each other at a park and, like, their
Seriously?
kids are
And
around
they
this
became,
yeah,
like,
and
great friends?
great friends. They only live, like, 20
Yeah.
minutes apart.
Mm.
Their kids are around the same age. They have so
Mhm,
much in common, and, like, one
mhm.
moved, and they help each other, and they help each other get like, I need a best friend, so
Yeah.
if you would like to apply to be my best friend, um, please let me know. I don't go out
Okay.
late. This is solely during the day.
You have strict hours of
I have
friendship.
strict
Don't
friendship
text me past
hours.
9 PM.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. So I need a best friend. Anyway, moving
Okay.
on. We've got a lot of questions here.
Okay.
Speaking of ChatGPT,
Mhm.
what would an FBI agent find most concerning about your search history?
An FBI agent. I don't think anything's concerning. I mean, I just talk about normal probably about how, like, I don't know how to do anything on my own.
They would
The
be like,
FBI agent might just
whoa,
think
this
I'm an
bitch made
idiot
it. This bitch made it a long time
all by
on her
herself.
own.
This
And
is
we are not
scary.
sure. And we are not sure how.
Yeah, because I think I have to ask him everything I do anymore. It's kind of sad. And the more that I talk to him, the more real he's become. It's not
Have you ever asked ChatGPT to talk dirty to you?
good. No, but I think where he's wanting to is the problem.
No, but I think he'd like to. Oh my God.
Okay, next.
What would be
Oh gosh. This was
your
a rapid fire and she's got to like laugh first. Okay, go on.
what would be your preferred method, your preferred way to die, and in your sleep is not an option?
Oh my Lord. That I just want to have uh, uh,
No, I'm
I
talking like, do you want to drown? Do you want to
no,
die in a fire? Do you want to die
no.
in a car accident? A tornado? Like,
I
how do you
want
want to
to
die?
in anything that's super fast and I don't even probably know what happened. That's all I care about. So if it's a car accident, it needs to be an absolute head on done. If I'm gonna
Blunt force
if it's gonna
trauma.
be a fire, it needs to be an explosion. Boom, she's gone.
Fire would be the absolute fucking worst,
It's
in my
gotta be
opinion.
gone. I just said boom, you're done. Not I'm gonna burn slowly. No, I heard that's one of the most painful things that you could happen to you. And whatever it is, it has to be instantaneous. Like I want it to be that when you tell my family, you say she felt and knew nothing. You know, like that's why you would say sleep because you're like, I want to go to sleep one night, never wake up, and you hope it's just a peaceful situation. But if it can't be peaceful and it's going to go out with a boom, it needs to be something fast, fast and furious, baby.
Dying in a plane crash or a fire would be fucking traumatic, in my opinion. Like,
Yes. Yes.
we were on a plane one time and we had to make an emergency landing.
Mm-hmm.
Oxygen masks came down. They
God.
told the people to take glasses off and prepare for landing.
Oh Lord.
Like, and like,
No.
my mom sent that final text to my dad, like, tell my grandbabies I love them. Like, it was in fucking tense.
No.
And it was awful. Like, can you imagine? Like, I remember
See,
looking out the
I don't
window.
wanna know. I don't wanna know what's happening.
Yeah.
If it
Like, giving any sort of heads up, like, you're going to
Yes.
crash. And, like,
Yeah.
how many people do you know walk away from a plane crash? Fucking zero.
0.
Okay. Zero. And, like, to know it's coming would be
Yeah.
so
So,
bad.
okay, the other thing I have to tell you, so we've been have you seen, it's called Sugar? It's a show.
Mm-mm.
Okay, I think it's on I don't know if it's on Netflix or Apple, I can't remember. We had started watching it, I really enjoy it. So anyways, but there's a lot of, like, people been tortured and stuff, like, people torturing stuff, and my husband even talked about it. He's like, "Yeah, I couldn't be tortured. Like, it just can't happen." He's
Because
like,
you get an
I couldn't
option.
handle it." But I definitely know no matter what, I do not wanna be tortured. Whatever, don't like, they would be like, there was another show that we were watching too, and they were torturing people on that one too. I don't know why. They're all good shows, and all of a sudden they just wanna torture somebody and throw it in to make the show, I guess, exciting. I don't really know. But it's like they would be like, "We're gonna cut one toe off at a time and then send it to people, and then you get another toe taken off, and then they beat you up one day." I'm like, No, no, I can't be tortured. Mine has to be Fast and Furious. Doom, done. I hope that really, I just hope I get to live a very long life and then it just ends. But if I don't get if whatever happens, I hope it's just done. No slow process. Although I will say, I used to always tell my husband, I'm willing to have a lot of people, unfortunately, my family have died on hospice and things like that, which is so sad. But I've always said I would be willing to do that for my children if that's what they needed for closure. But I hope it's not. And they just go, boom, it's over.
Yeah.
It's done. Is that the answer you were looking for?
I just wanted to know. I don't know how I would want to die. Fire is out. Plane crash is out for me.
I don't think
I
there's any
think drown,
desirable
because I
way
feel
to
like
die.
you would pass out first. Drowning probably wouldn't be so bad.
Hmm.
Blunt
No,
force trauma of some sort. But
no,
like, yeah, I don't know.
no.
I don't want to be shot because I'd be the one like hanging on.
No, me too. That's what
It's
I
just
worry
my
about.
luck.
It's gotta be something that's boom, instant.
If we were going to go out and do hard drugs, which hard drug would
Oh,
you be willing to
God.
try?
Yeah, well, I don't do drugs. Don't want to do drugs. Oh, I don't know. You know,
If
the
you were in
one
a
thing
complete
is,
controlled environment and nothing bad was going to happen to you, what hard drug would you try?
I still can tell you I wouldn't try any, but if we were gonna have this make
You
believe
wouldn't
world,
try any.
oh, I swear to God, I really have
Oh
no,
my
I
God,
don't
what I would
know.
do for
I'm
some
too
Molly.
scared. I'm too scared. I think I'm too scared of like You hear too much of those say they tried it once and then that was all it took. And now they want to be on it all the time. And I just don't want to. But I will tell you that there's quite a few people I've known throughout my life. And they all would tell me they loved Coke, love cocaine, really pepped
I
them
know
up.
someone who tried it one time. I'm not going to call anybody out by name or anything, but somebody that tried it one time.
And liked it?
Fucking hated it. This friend of
See,
mine.
that's why I wouldn't be able to do any of it. Because I'm like, it would be something that everybody else would love. And then I would absolutely be the most miserable person.
This friend was so fucking angry. And she just wanted to sleep and be by herself and not talk to anyone.
See, that's why I wouldn't do any of them. That would be my luck. Be ruined anyways.
This friend thought it was cool to do hookah and then ended up closing this whole big pool in Jamaica because the hookah made her throw up in the pool. This friend was crazy.
Oh, God.
It was crazy. I did not like hookah either. But, oh my gosh, my back itches so bad all of a sudden. I think it's because I'm talking about drugs.
It's because you're talking about drugs and then somebody's trying to tell you you're not supposed to do drugs. So quit trying to do peer pressure.
I didn't. Peer pressure. It was a friend.
You were trying peer pressure on me that you tell me that I should be in a controlled environment and what would I try? That's peer pressure.
This is rapid fire questions. This was just a question. It was just a hypothetically speaking.
And I just told you, and then you didn't like my answer. And then you said, come on, in a controlled environment. That's so peer pressure.
I never in a million years expected you to be like, none. I wouldn't do drugs. Okay.
I wouldn't it would be a bad experience. I just have this feeling I would have a miserable experience. And I'm definitely not putting something. I'm definitely not doing a needle.
I would try, and I would love to try. I wouldn't do a needle. I'm not going to fucking say heroin. What hard drug would you? Heroin. Give me some meth. I would no, I want Molly. Give me some Molly. I'd be like humping everything.
Oh, God.
I would like some Molly and a rave. But I'm a mom and I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't know where to get it.
Okay. All right.
Wouldn't even know where to try.
Next.
What's your favorite hard alcohol?
Vodka.
Oh, God, I love some Tito's. It's been so long. Tito's, I miss you.
Next.
Have you ever had Poppy?
No.
I need to talk to someone that has tried Poppy to tell me if it's worth buying, because I want to try some Poppy.
Why? What have you heard about Poppy?
Just like it's a good alternative for soda. But let me tell you, I don't like anything carbonated
all the alternatives to sodas that I've ever had, I don't like. So that's why I've never tried Poppy, because none of them taste good. And everyone has to tell you it's a good alternative to soda, but it tastes absolutely nothing like soda. So it doesn't really actually, it's not enjoyable.
Do you like White Claw?
It's okay.
I fucking hate it. Hate it.
It's okay.
I don't like carbonated water.
I don't really like anything carbonated either.
I never really Coke.
I think when anything, like all the different ones they were making, all those seltzer drinks that they were making, everybody's always been, so excited about them. I think they taste good, but that fizz makes me feel sick to my stomach. And so I have zero desire to drink them. So I don't like a fizz. So I'm certainly not buying something like Poppy it has a fizz, but doesn't really taste like soda. And somebody's telling me I'm supposed to believe it tastes like soda. No, it does not.
No, I agree.
No.
I agree. You have 5 words. And what are 5 words that you would use to describe the last kiss your man gave you?
The last one
I was asleep. Those were mine. It was when he went to work this morning. That's mine. I was still sleeping. Almost 5.
5 words to describe it.
Gina's a freak.
It was, here's the thing. It was for me just simply heading out for the day. So it was hard. It was
hard. The fuck? Oh, okay.
It was one of those before you leave. So it was
Okay.
just it was hard. It was slightly moist. Slightly moist.
I'm writing these down.
Um, it was, let's see. Let's see, hold on. I need 2 more words.
You said hard and moist. I said 5 words.
I said slightly moist. I didn't say so can't use that as 2 words. That's not totally
Sure.
just moist. Hard,
Stop saying moist.
slightly moist. Um, it was, um, loving.
Okay.
And it was, um, non-arousing.
Okay. Do you ever
Okay.
wonder how many people are walking around just pretending they know what they're doing?
I'd say the majority of them, because I do a lot of people watching, and most of them seem like they're, like, aimlessly looking around.
Or like on their phone pretending like they're doing something and really
Yes.
they don't know?
Yes, ignoring everybody around them. Yes.
What is a completely irrational fear you have that makes 0 sense?
Rational fear. Um,
Yours is like being attacked in the middle of the night, isn't it?
yeah, I always think somebody's gonna come in my room and grab my foot because I hate feet. So that's where they're gonna grab. And they're gonna, like, pull on my foot, and then they're just gonna attack me. Yes, I have a serious fear about that. That's why I don't like sleeping with my feet outside the covers, so even if I get hot sometimes, I don't wanna put my foot out 'cause I'm too scared somebody will come and grab it.
What is something that you're convinced you're good at that everyone else would disagree with? So something that you think you're good at,
Hmm,
but everyone else would disagree.
I
Hopefully that
think I'm
answer is
good
not
at.
podcasting.
It could be.
That we think we're way
Uh,
better than we are. That was my
hmm.
thought.
I don't know what people would say I'm not, but they disagree with me. That's a really hard one because I don't know. I'm a really good cook and everybody agrees. I am, um, hmm, I don't know. It's a really hard one.
What is one thing you judge people for even though you know you shouldn't?
What thing
Say
I
it.
judge?
It's on the tip of your tongue. Just say it.
What do I judge people for that I shouldn't? Hmm. It's another hard one. I think I always have thoughts going through my head, so I don't know if I for sure have one specific thing. Um, I definitely do a lot of judging if I think somebody's a good person or not. And probably there's different things where I think a lot of questionable people in this world and the things that they're doing. And it's not that I'm a prude. That's not my problem. I'm not a prude. I don't think that you need to be perfect. I just think there's not a lot of, I don't know. I think people can act like they're a really good person. The next thing you know, they'll say something stupid. I'm like, yeah, you're not so great. You you're not such a
So
good
you judge
person
someone
any
off of
after
one
all.
bad moment?
I can. If I don't know you really well. Now, if I know you really well, then I know you're good, bad, and you're ugly, and it's whatever. I've gotten through past all that. But in the beginning, especially now, see, this is why it's a good thing I'm not out there having a date because I would be the worst. Because I'll be like, what did you say last sentence? Never mind. I'm not interested.
And over. Date over.
And I think it's because I know that, like, I even just had a conversation with my husband about this recently, and I told him, I said, "You know what my problem is that, like, I have what I would do or how I would act or what" you know what I mean? Like, your own personal opinions and ideas, right, of, like, how you should be, so I try to be like that. Not to say I'm perfect in any way, but, like, just I try to be a good person, and I try to do normal things, and I try to be considerate, like, of somebody else, especially, like, in a relationship, and so, if I don't get that back I could immediately just be like, "Yeah, you're not for me." Yeah, it's a friendship. If it was a relationship, it wouldn't take much to make me be like, "Dink."
So maybe
right
write
off the
people off.
desk. Ding.
Kind of like from Shrinking, isn't it? Dink.
That's probably why I'm not one of those people who's ever
No,
like.
it's boop.
Yes, it's
Boop.
boop.
You just boop people too fast.
Yes, but I think them. Because
Okay.
I think of you standing, a little person standing at my desk, and I go, "Bing."
God. What is something that your kids or grandkids do that sends
Mm,
you into an irrational rage?
I can't stand when they're not listening. I can't stand when they're not listening, or even if they start talking and there's a whole group. They're like, even if you have the whole family together and you're all talking, and the next thing you know, you just hear noise. Just nobody's really listening to each other. They're just talking. So that's for the adults, right? Because the adult children. And so ultimately, you feel like there's no point to speak because they're already all speaking, which means that nobody's listening, which means I don't really know what the heck I'm doing. So I might as well go in the other room and sit. And for the younger children in my life, it's the same thing. I'm all about having fun. I mean, I'll scream, yell. We can run down hallways and act as crazy people. When I tell you we're done, you need to listen or don't touch
We're
that because you're
fucking
going to break
done.
it. We are done. I know.
When we are done,
So
we are
listening.
done.
People are not listening and paying attention to the fact that you're not the only one in the room. That would be probably my thing.
Mine is my children are on their phones so much and on the phone with their friends that they don't flush the motherfucking toilet
Oh, yeah, I can't. No.
because they don't want to hear. They don't want the other person.
Oh, no.
Like, mute the fucking phone if that's what you need. But it sends
Well,
me
here's the
in.
thing. If you're going to go into a bathroom with somebody that's on the phone with you, don't do that unless it's somebody you can say, I'm going to the bathroom.
Right.
Like, hello, Kylie, I'm going to the bathroom. So if you hear any noises, deal with it.
I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't call it out like that. But I would
See,
mute
I
it.
would. I'd either mute it. See, I wouldn't go take you to the bathroom if I'm not willing to take you to
Well,
the
because of
bathroom with me.
my old job, I couldn't go to the bathroom. And, like, there was never a moment.
Okay, wait. That's work. That's a totally different. I'm not taking my boss to the bathroom. Okay, like that's not happening. You're talking about your kids are on the phone socially. So I do have some friends that I don't could care less. I mean, if I gotta go and you want to keep chatting, like I gotta go to the bathroom. Because I'm gonna tell you I'm going to the bathroom. I might be polite to mute you just for the moment I flush really quick and then speed out of the bathroom really so you don't necessarily hear it. But you know, I don't know. Tell them if they shouldn't take somebody to the bathroom they're not willing to flush in front of.
There you go. Okay, let's see. What's a hill you would die on that other people might think is ridiculous?
God, you're asking stuff that I'm like, no. Hill would I die on? There's so many people even say stuff like that, and I just think it's stupid. Die on this hill for such and such. Okay, what hill would you die on? I don't know. I'm a pretty simple, basic person, you know.
That's where the question came from because I didn't know a hill I would die on. And it was on a show I was watching. It's like, I would die on that hill. I don't know if I would. I don't know what hill I would die
I don't
on.
think I'd ever die on a hill. I don't know. Die on the hill. I don't know. The only thing I would ever put die for or on or anything would have to do more about, dying for your family, protecting your family. Nothing to do with like, I'm going to die on the hill because I believe in da 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 da. No, I'm not that person. That's just not me. I mean, I'll just
Not
get
you, huh?
along and be happy. Let's not
Okay.
die in any hills.
Anyway, what was your first job and what did it teach you?
Okay, so I guess it depends on how you look at it as to what a job is. So the first thing was my mom lined me up to babysit every colicky baby you could imagine existed when I was 12 years old. That was my first job. I think that prepared me for the fact that my son, my firstborn, was horribly colicky. It taught me how to kind of deal with that because it was not easy to deal with when you're 12 and 13 years old babysitting colicky, screaming infants. And so I guess it helped prepare me for later. But my real employment punch in, punch out was at a gas station. And it taught me about all sorts of different people. Every kind comes into a gas station. We had it was an interesting job. It was it was probably one of my favorite jobs because it was just fun. And the one thing I did learn, I will tell you this that I did learn. More men lock their keys in the car than a woman does.
Really?
Yes. And
Huh.
I made fun
My
of them
God.
all the time if they came into our gas station and had to get on the payphone because I was kind of a little bit of I would always lean forward and say, "Are you calling for somebody? Is there something wrong?" And then a guy would always say, "Well, I locked my keys in my car." And I'd say, "What? Isn't that what women do? You locked your keys in the
My
car as
God.
a man?" All the time.
I'll
Happened
never
all the time.
forget. I had just turned 16 and I was at the
Mhm.
car wash washing my car and like probably
You locked
couldn't
your
afford
keys
to
in the
drive
car.
through, which back when I was 16, I could probably afford to drive through where I can't
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
But I got out to like wash my car and I
Yeah.
locked my keys in and had to call my grandpa because he was like a magician and could get in with a door
Yeah.
hanger and whatever else.
Yeah.
I am known for locking my keys in my car. That's why I'm so grateful
Oh
that I have
my
a
god.
garage because I just don't lock it now. I
Yeah.
park in the garage and I just don't lock it. But I also like so Wyatt was in the NICU,
Mhm.
got out of the NICU, and one day my mom was busy and I was like, I can do it. I'm going to go shopping. And I was on Lindbergh and locked my child in the car and
My god.
lights, sirens, the whole 9 yards. The whole fire department came to get him out of the
Oh
car.
my
Yeah,
god.
I locked my keys in my car a lot.
Okay, well,
It was
you
good
are one
times.
of the women that did but I'll be honest with you, the majority of the women that came in that locked their keys in their car, they typically were like they were getting gas in their pumping their gas, and the freaking dog jumped up on the
Mm,
button on the door and would lock their door. Um, it was like I swear to God, I'm not kidding you. I worked there for a few years, and I think there was maybe 2 women that ever locked their keys in the car. All the rest were men. It was funny. So it did teach me, all of you men in the world do not you're not the responsible ones. You tend to lock the keys in your car and do stupid stuff all the time. So it was entertaining.
it
I had a lot of
happens.
fun. I loved watching these people and talking to them, and of course, making fun of them. That's what taught me.
Yeah, fair, fair. I'm one of those people. So you would have just been making fun of me
I would
because
have made fun of you. I'd be like, "You decided to come into this gas station. This is where we roast people."
this is where we make you feel like a complete asshole.
And you know what? No boss ever got me in trouble for doing that either.
There you go. There you go. This is probably my last question. So then you're off
Okay.
the hook, but I've got some would you rathers, which are going to be pretty fun.
Okay.
What's a completely normal adult task you still feel like you're faking your way through?
A perfectly normal adult, but I'm fake my way through. Hmm. Normal task. I fake my way through. Um, okay, so laundry, finishing up the laundry. I am very good about regularly doing the laundry. I'm very, very good about folding my laundry and sticking it back in that basket. That is as good as it's
And
ever
that's where
gonna
it
get,
dies.
and that's where it dies. And so my husband then can bring it to the closet, and he can throw it in a pile for me, and I will shove it close to where it's supposed to hang or so you personally would never know that I'm not great at laundry because if you witnessed everything, you would see me have perfectly beautifully folded clothes. If I'm working in the laundry room, everything looks great. It kind of dies in my by the time it hits my closet. And
I
I don't
fucking
take it
hate
to the
laundry.
closet.
I have
I hate it
piles of
too.
dirty, piles of clean. I hate folding it. I am a rat.
See, and
A rat.
I don't mind folding it. I hate hanging it up and I hate putting it away. Absolutely hate it. That's why
That's
he
fair.
takes it to my closet. Otherwise, it would die in my laundry room, folded nicely, but it would just stay
That's
in
where it would
there
die until you need to wear it.
until
I
I need to
totally
wear
get
it.
that.
Yes.
I do. I had some getting to know Gina questions, but we're going to save those for the next time we go live.
Okay.
So
And we're gonna go live, and hopefully this time it's a great thing. It works. We've tried it before.
okay, so we're going to wrap this up. by 4. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about going live because it's annoying me that we couldn't figure it out and what the fuck ever. But I think I can do it now, and I think I can do it on my computer. It just might be on my personal. I don't know.
Okay. We'll
My
make it
personal
work.
account and
It's
the
gonna work.
ARMC are attached to each other, and so I don't know how to figure it out on my computer. Anyway, these people don't care about all of that. So,
No.
okay, we're gonna wrap it up by my 4 would you rather questions.
Okay. Hurry up. Let's make it go quick. Fire.
Okay. I lost them. Can't do anything fast. Oh my God.
Okay.
Such a mess. Okay. What the?
Okay.
Would you rather always have a rock in your shoe or always feel like you have to sneeze?
I would rather have a rock in my shoe.
Would you rather have to narrate everything you do out loud or have your thoughts appear in subtitles over your head?
Oh, no.
Oh
I'd
my
rather
God,
have
that
to
would be
say,
so
yeah,
bad.
I don't want subtitles. It's not a good idea. I got a lot of thoughts up in here, and they should all need to be subtitled.
So then you would just have to narrate.
Yes.
There is the laundry that I'm not doing. Here I am at like that,
I could do that, but I don't want subtitles. I could turn ugly quick.
I know your answer to this next one, but for our
Okay.
listeners, I want them to tell us.
Okay.
Would you rather give up coffee or social media forever?
Social media.
Social media forever. 1000%.
Yes.
Would you rather your husband read your texts or your Google search history? Or
or what?
would you rather on the podcast read your texts with your husband or your Google search history, like for the world?
Wait, which would I like to do?
Would you
more?
rather read you and your husband's texts or your Google search history on this podcast?
I would rather have the Google search. I don't know.
I bet.
They both probably aren't
I bet
that
you and your
good.
husband's texts are good. I bet they're real good.
I don't think we need to share our text.
Not sharing the text thread.
No, not sharing the text thread. No, that's private.
There you go. And those were my week of questions. Did you love it or did you hate it? Do you think our lovers, do you think our listeners will love it or hate it?
I think they should love it because we just got to spend a little time and get to know each other that much better.
I know. I'm ready to have guests. I'm ready
Me
to have a
too.
bottle of wine handy. I'm ready to do all of the things. And
Me
again,
too.
I'm in search for that best friend, so
Me.
look me up. Find me. There should be maybe we should come up with a dating app for friends.
A dating app?
Well, not a dating app, but like a friends app. Who wants to be my friend in a 30-mile radius? I bet it's out there. If I've thought of it, someone else already has. It's probably
But
out
ours could be
there.
cooler because we
Could be way cooler.
It could be way cooler. You know what? It should be a 6-minute friendship moment. You know how they have 6-minute dating? You go around this little room, 6 minutes. Speed dating.
friends.
Yeah. I mean, I never got to do that. If I was single, I would totally do it just for all the laughs that I would have had.
I don't want to get dressed and have to go find you.
No.
I want to know that we're compatible before I have to get dressed.
No, but I just think that if I was single, I think anybody that doesn't do that 6-minute dating is missing out on a hell of a fun night. I just think it'll be hilarious. There'll be so many things to talk about after that. But they should have it for friends. It doesn't even have to be in person. I mean, maybe it's a social media, whatever, but that'd be kind of cool. Look, I'm giving somebody an idea and it'll be somebody else that'll creates this or something, but it should be to find friends, not dating anybody. It should be for friends.
I'm a terrible fucking friend. Can I just say?
we
Because
all
as I'm
know that.
sitting here, I was just thinking, oh my God, I made plans to go out tonight.
You did? And you're
Yeah.
sitting here talking to me?
Yeah.
What an idiot.
I am a fucking terrible friend. See, this is what happens. Oh my God.
This is why that nobody's going to bother to to write in to say they want to be your new best friend because they just
Because
found
I'm a
that
fucking loser. I know. And like you text me and it takes me 3 fucking days to text you back. I am such a bad
Yes.
friend.
You're not a good friend. That is true.
I will read. I got a text in the middle of the night last night, and like you can't text me in the middle of the night because I read it in the middle of the night when I like wake up and then I forget to respond. I am a shitty friend.
Yeah. We might need the speed dating of friends, the speed friendship.
I know.
I could
And
just
that was
find a new
more.
friend for 6 minutes and be like, I was fulfilled from those 6 minutes.
And then I
I'll go
know.
home.
I know. I just, you've done a lot of
Yes.
talking about like the person you spend the rest of your life with, like how they need to be your best friend because like the kids get older.
Mhm.
And like I've definitely like found myself in that era because when I have my kids, they go to a sleepover or
Mhm.
Wyatt's working on his,
Yep.
passion project and that happens to be in his dad's garage.
Yep.
And it leaves, Brad and I a lot of times like sitting around like looking at each other like, what are we going to do? And I'm
Right.
so lucky that I enjoy spending time with him.
Mhm.
But he recently like, now his new job and he's out of the house and distance makes the heart grow fonder. I will definitely say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he is my best friend and I enjoy doing stuff with him, but I don't want him to be the only person I enjoy spending time with. And I have my mother too, but she has to be my friend. I
It's
need
good to have
someone
another friend or two for sure to spend some
I
time
need somebody
with.
that wants to hang out with me that I don't have that's not like my mom, and she has to.
Yeah. True. That is true.
But then I'm
Accepting
also like
applications
I'm
currently
such an
now.
old lady. I'm such an old lady. Like, and I love my job because like I literally got done and I left my house for the first time this week and it was to go to CVS and Walgreens. And then
Mhm.
like I got back and recording this podcast
Mm.
and I literally I haven't left my house all week.
Yeah.
So I know why I don't have any friends. I don't leave my house.
Yeah, you probably need to do
Or
that.
maybe it's my RBF. I know I've got a lot of work to do myself. Anyway, I just went on an irrelevant tangent, but I'm in search of a best friend. But Gina and her husband's best friend is not even a real person. It's AI. It's Meta
Right.
AI. We learned that. They literally invited Meta AI out on a date night.
Without knowing. So I don't know if any of you have tried that, but it's quite interesting that you accidentally message Meta instead of your friend. And you have a heck of a conversation, and that is time he's meeting you at restaurants and everything.
So her husband
Buying
went to reach
tickets.
out to a friend to invite him to a show and dinner. And he hit the Meta button and had a whole blown conversation. Like Meta picked the date, Meta picked the time, Meta was picking where they were going to dinner, and like it
And
wasn't
Meta
until
was
the
even
very end.
talking about how happy he was that he thought of him to invite him. And told him
A fucking
like
robot.
told him he was going to buy the tickets. And told him, and Gina, you and I, we're gonna have so much fun. Like it was ridiculous. And he's like, I don't think this is my friend.
No, it's a robot. AI is scary. We've talked about it once. We've talked about it twice. But
Yes.
anyway,
Yes, it is
give us your
scary.
feedback. If you hated this episode, it's okay. It won't happen again. I just wanted to share my thoughts and what goes through my head. And it's sometimes it's a very chaotic place, let me tell you.
Yes. Yes.
But
I think it was fun though. So hopefully everybody enjoyed it. We do a couple different kind of fun ideas and, message in. I want to hear from you guys as to what it is that, you would like us to talk about or some of the stuff that's even answering the questions to some of the things that Kylie asked me would be kind of neat to see what other opinions are, other ideas, how you live your life. Right?
right. Love it. All right.
All
Well,
right.
that's a wrap. Thank you.
See ya.
Thanks for spending time with us.
Take what you need, leave what you don't, and be gentle with yourself. And if you want to stay connected, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at the ARMC.
And remember, you're not broken, you're becoming.
We'll see you next time.